Hi everyone, welcome to video number 4 in the Good, the Bad, and the Utterly video newsletter series. Yeah, a month. Wow, I cannot believe we've already gone by a month. Where does the time go? So I have been making these videos that break down the 2012 spring seller updates from eBay. You can find those over at my YouTube channel, which is what else? The Danni app. And I am going through each change step by step to make sure that we get everything clear as can be. We know exactly what we need to do to meet up to the requirements for top rated seller, as well as all the little changes in between that may affect some of you, not affect all of you, so that way you can just watch the ones that do pertain to your business. By all means, send me any questions or comments. I'd love to hear it all, and spread them around to your friends on Facebook. Would love that too. I had an eventful weekend last weekend. I had the one and only Ann Timbrisi, better known as Granny Annie, at all the eBay events, and she was here to learn FBA. Now, she's been an Amazon seller for quite some time, but she hadn't done the fulfillment by Amazon. So she wanted to see how the Danni app does it. And so we spent the day. I picked her up at the airport. We hit Big Lots, which just happened to have been having a 20% off sale for their little Buzz Card rewards members, and got a lot of great stuff there. And she is really a smart lady. You know, she was telling even me to put some stuff back, so I like that. And it's really good to go shopping with a friend. We went over to Savers, found some great stuff, and I also had a 30% off discount there. Discounts, I love discounts. And we did our shopping, came home and sat here, and I put a shipment together from start to finish. I showed her all the tools that I use. I use FBA Scout. I use Profit Bandit just a little bit when FBA Scout doesn't come up with a result. And then I use FBA Power to do my listing. And I did show her doing things without these tools and the time it took to do things compared to if you use these tools, how quick you can get things done. She pretty much was a believer when we were done, because it's kind of a tedious process to go through Amazon and do all this, where FBA Power, you put in the number, it brings up the listings, you choose one, set your price, bam, print your label, and you're good to go. So I created a shipment while she watched, and then she created a shipment from start to finish and had a real good understanding of how to do that. So that just shows you how easy it is to learn this FBA stuff. The only thing that you have to kind of watch as you're learning is knowing margins. But if you're already selling on eBay, you know about margins. You just got to look at the calculators and see what your profit's going to be, because on Amazon the price can tend to fluctuate a little more than what you can keep it at on eBay for a while. So just got to watch that. Margins, ROI, we talked about all of it. Now, one day, bam, took her back to the airport, and she felt she had a pretty good understanding in just one afternoon. So that was really cool and really fun. She's a smart lady. And something that I have been discovering more and more is, as I'm out shopping and sourcing for FBA, I'm also finding lots of good product that I can put on eBay as well. And something I've never done in the past was have what we call depth of inventory, meaning more than one, more than a quantity of one. So, for instance, I could find this really great selling toy and get 10 of them instead of just one. And I know that may sound a little scary, but come on, that's how the retailers do it. They don't just put one thing on the shelf. Why should you? If something's good and something's going to sell, and there's more than one at that really good price, grab them up. It works for eBay as well as for FBA. So you can really utilize your sourcing time much better doing both at the same time, looking for those deals even if they can't go to FBA, do them on eBay. So then the other stuff this week was about setting priorities. I am tremendously guilty of sitting at this computer from the time I get up in the morning to the time I go to bed at night sometimes, thinking that, oh, I just got to get this done. Oh, I just got to get this done. And I've really taken a look at those. Many of you know Lynn Drawley, the Queen of Auctions. Her sister passed this week, and this has been a 1-year battle with cancer that a lot of you have followed, and myself. And this hit me really hard. Her sister had 2 small kids, and she was about my age, and that just really got me looking at my own life and my priorities. Because as you know, I have 2 small children, and I don't want to regret not having been there for them, not having spent enough time with them, not having made my family a priority. So please, please, everybody, I challenged you this week to really look at what you're making so important in your life when it comes to working and being at your computer and answering all those Facebook posts and all of that stuff that we do and we think we have to get done. And you know, you may not have small children, but you know, husbands, pets, sisters, brothers, moms, dads, loved ones, don't regret not having spent enough time connecting with family and doing the things that are really important, going and enjoying things that you want to enjoy. Don't put off, you know, smelling the roses, so to speak. You know, go and spend some time and enjoy life, because we're given this one life, and if we don't live it, we lose it, and you don't want to do that. So, all right. Whew, serious stuff. So I have really been trying to spend time with my family. I'm getting off of this computer at night most of the time. I've been guilty a couple times this week. We're eating dinner together. We're going for a family walk. I'm playing Wii with the kids, even though they kicked my butt on almost every game. They just love the presence of me, and I didn't realize how important that was. So I just want to urge everybody, you know, find that time to set aside just for family and make that #1 priority for a while and see how it feels, because it does feel good. And I know many of us sit here and feel really guilty that we're working so hard and so much and so many hours, and nothing that we do here is so important that it cannot wait. Yeah, we all have to make money, but let's learn to work smarter, not harder. Let's not be workaholics. Let's not sit here for 14, 16 hours a day, because after all, that's going to lower the amount of money you're actually making per hour if you think about it. So, that being said, I hope all of you have now found the Ask the Danny app show with my co-host Miriam Otto of Blue Frog Shoes and the eBay Life blog. If you guys aren't following her blog, you need to be. She posts some really great information, really great stuff, her yard sale roundups. You can submit scores. It's awesome. And we have contests every week on the show. And this week, we're trying to come up with what to call our listing critiques. We want to give out moos and ribbits, and we need a really fun name. On the eBay radio show, they dish listings and give out tureens. We're doing something similar, but we're giving out moos and ribbits. So we need a name for it. We can't dish listings, so we need to. If you would like to participate in that, come on over to the Facebook group, which is facebook.com/groups/the Danny app. There are a couple different threads going on with creative names for that. And we're also having some fun over there, kind of pulling up anything related to spring. And I got something new going up today. So you're going to want to come over there and check it out. So that's it. Let's call it a wrap. Newsletter's coming out tomorrow, Friday at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Be watching for that in your email box. And if you haven't already signed up, just come on over to thedannyapp.com. Real easy form on the front page, and then you'll start getting those newsletters. That's it for now. See you next week, guys.